and you can read more about it there, and certainly on our free HSN app. Okay, let's talk about your very own power station, your very own portable power alternative power solution to generators that are scary. I mean, I know that a lot of you are perfectly capable of using the old school generators, but those are stinky, they're messy, they could be dangerous if you're not using it properly. You need to maintain those. Electric power is it's the future. Everybody's buying electric cars. We're moving on, and EcoFlow is one of those top selling brands when it comes to your own power station. If you want to be off the grid, they even have the bundle with the solar panel. So not only fastest recharge rate in the industry, but we have a bundle where you can get the solar panel, and that's just another way to be able to recharge your power station. So what do we need this for? Because you can't turn on the news these days or turn on TV or social media and not read about some sort of awful storm or disaster. And truly, our hearts go out to our fellow Americans. It is horrible, and it seems to be happening more and more. The power outages will come, whether you live in a new home or an old home. I know we're in the midst of summer storm season, and then it just never ends, because then we go into winter storm season, which is, you know, winter storms are the #1 reason for power outages in the winter. It's crazy. So think about this, having your very own power solution, not only for the small items, your tablets, your gaming systems, you know, a lamp, a fan, that type of thing. But this one we call the Goldilocks in the EcoFlow family, because in a more portable, compact size, you're still getting a lot of power. Power to power your fridge for up to 12 hours. Whereas the other ones maybe 18 hours or 24 hours, this one's 12 hours, okay? So yeah, you know, you're gonna pay less, but you're still gonna get that power and that strength you want. This one can power the microwave, the electric kettle, the electric induction burner. How about your medical devices, your CPAP machine for up to 16 hours? Your oxygen machine for up to 10 hours, lamps, the Wi-Fi, the router, and not just for emergencies. There are a lot of you that love the outdoors. You're avid campers, hunters, contractors. You work outdoors. A lot of you have fallen in love with EcoFlow as well, because it's your own power generator. This model is the flagship. It's kind of where it all started for us at HSM. It's the EcoFlow Tech Delta. It's the power station, and it's your choice today of with the solar panel or without. If you're picking it up without, we're at $749.99. That's $350 off our HSN price. Pretty big savings here. A lot of you tend to go for the solar panel because it's just another way to be off the grid, to be able to recharge your power station. Because remember, you can recharge it with the wall, you can take this out to your car, or you can charge it with the sun. And so a lot of you like to pick that up as a just in case. And if you're picking it up with the solar panel, we're at $849.99. That is $650 off the HSN price. Here's the difference, and this is why a lot of you choose to go with the solar panel. Just in the price alone, you're only paying $100 more. It's either $749 or $849, right? So a lot of you are like, okay, I think I'm gonna go for the solar panel. If you're doing FlexPay, and this is on those 5 FlexPay, you're only at $20 more on FlexPay. And if you're doing VIP financing, you're only at like $6 more. So a lot of you choose to pick it up with the solar panel. The solar panel alone is typically $400. On sale right now, it's $299. Keep in mind, you're only paying $100 more to get the bundle with. So a lot of you go there. This one's a customer pick. It's a great way to feel good about heading into, you know, emergency preparedness. It's a great way to feel good as football season's around the corner, as we're starting to, you know, trying to really squeeze the last couple of drops out of summer and, you know, our summer travels. A lot of people love this on the RV. A lot of people take this on the boat. So I hope you never use it in an emergency situation, but it's nice to be independent and to have your own power source. And that's why these are so popular right now. We've been doing these for a couple of days now because you, the customer, has been asking for it. So let's bring our special guest in. He is our EcoFlow brand expert. Justin Hyatt is standing by to tell us all about it. And Justin, this is kind of like the flagship EcoFlow. We call it the Goldilocks. So it will still power your fridge and your big appliances, just not for as many hours. I don't think this one does the washer and dryer, but it's still doing the fridge and the microwave and the kettle and the router and the TV and the lamps and it's still doing the most important things, because in an emergency, I'm probably not gonna be washing my clothes. So people really appreciate this one because of the price. So welcome back, it's good to see you. I love my EcoFlow and mine doesn't even have half of this power. So what a great solution for our customer.
Yeah, I think it's a great solution for anybody. That's one of the best parts about EcoFlow is we give power and, like you were saying, independence to anybody who needs power. And we all need power, whether it's for our laptops and our phones or medical devices or lights and fans. And we see what's happening with the power grid. And we can't, the AC units that are running because it's so hot is overloading the grids because of the heat. So we never know when we're going to go out, lose power or why. But we need to make sure that we have that plan A or plan B for when we do lose power, which is why EcoFlow has become so popular because, again, as I said, now everybody can have that power at home, regardless of if you live in an apartment or if you live in a condo. You don't need to worry about gas. You don't need to worry about oil, and you don't have to worry about, am I going to be able to use it? Is it too much for me? That's why this has become the flagship. Like you said, it's Goldilocks size. It's that sweet spot. It's really right in the middle of the the powered ones and our lower power ones with our river. So this is right in the middle. So if you've been looking for something, if you picked up maybe the larger Deltas that we have and you're thinking, well, I want something a little bit more portable, this only weighs 30 pounds. It's got those really nice little carrying handles on both sides right here. You can place this anywhere, travel with it, move it from room to room. But you were saying the power and the ease of use. One touch of a button to turn it on. That's it. And we're showing you all of the different ports that we've got, 13 different ports, whether on the front where we've got our USB ports and USB-C to be able to charge all of our devices, a beautiful LCD display to show you every bit of information that you need. You're not going to find that on a cash generator. It's not only going to tell you how much wattage is being used, but it's then going to calculate how much time you've got left depending on what you've got plugged in. Whether it's your phones, your small electronics, all the way to the big stuff, our full-size refrigerators, our microwaves, and we're showing you the little outlets on the back right there. 6 three-prong outlets on the very back. And then we're showing you just kind of all of the different specs and details inside of the unit. It's just more than what you're thinking it is. This isn't just a glorified battery. This is smart technology, and it is the future, like you were saying. Everybody is seeing the just kind of popularity of electric vehicles. This is that third category, other than gas and propane, now electric and power stations. So this is going to be able to power up all my different devices. And then in the front, I'm showing you that LCD display. I'm just going to go ahead and turn it on. It's like turning on a computer, right? All I got to do is hold down that power button. I don't have to worry about pull cranking. I don't need to worry about maintenance. And then on the very back right here is going to be all those different outlets that we were just showing you. I'm just going to go ahead and plug in my fan and my light. And then I want to kind of talk about why having the solar panel is so great. Because, of course, in that emergency situation, eventually we're going to deplete the power of our battery. But with our light and our fan, here's one thing that I want you to see. It's going to tell me I've got 18 hours running 60 watts. So before, we used to only be able to do about 500 watts. This is going to go over well over 2,000 watts of power, so I can show you my full-size microwave. Now, you were talking about the fastest recharge rate. EcoFlow, as a brand, has the fastest recharge rate across the whole entire category of being able to recharge via the AC. So you can rest assured that you've got the fastest technology when you do deplete it. But what happens when we don't have power at home? Well, we can't plug it into the wall. That's why the popular choice is usually the one with the solar panel. Now, not only is your solar panel going to be how you recharge it via the sun, but it's not a residual amount of money that you're continuously having to pay with gasoline. And we know in an emergency situation, usually gas is the first thing that goes. But here's the other great part about having the solar panel. It converts your power station into a solar generator, because the solar panel that you're getting is 110 watts. So full sun or not necessarily full sun, you can have up to 400 watts of solar directly input into your power station. So with 110 watts, or maybe you're going to look for maybe picking up more solar panels, which I highly recommend. This is just a really great starting kit that we're giving you right out of the bat. But think about this. Leslie, instead of just depleting the power of my power station during the day, since this is only even pulling just 60 watts with my light and my fan, I can have infinite amount of power during the day using my solar panel to just simply use the power of the sun to power up my other electronics and phones and everything else.
Always generating. And by the way, that's the item number if you want to buy an additional 2-pack of solar panels. Those are also on sale. We also have a single pack. So if you just want to add another one to your purchase today, the single pack is on sale. It's currently $100 off. So just FYI, this is a great starter solar panel. If you want to buy more, we do have those currently in stock, but they are getting very limited because they are on sale right now. And a lot of people that have bought EcoFlow in the past come back, you know, because maybe now they have a little bit more money or whatever, and they keep adding because you can grow your EcoFlow family, essentially. But at the end of the day, nothing feels better than having that peace of mind. Justin, I've shared with you and our audience the story of, you know, when I first went through my divorce, and my biggest fear was I was a single mom with 3 small children. And the worries and the fears would keep me up at night. And how do I keep my family happy and safe in the event of an emergency? A lot of people have chosen to be proactive and have chosen to pick up this portable power station because a lot of people don't want a standard generator. A lot of people can't have a standard generator. Like if you live in a condo, a lot of HOA rules. If you know, if you live on your RV, or a lot of people can't have one, the typical. So a lot of people are jumping into EcoFlow. Remember, 2 choices today, with or without solar. This is the flagship Delta. So the one I have is the River. So I'm glad you mentioned it because I couldn't remember the name. Mine is the least powerful, but I still love mine because you know what? When the power has gone off, I have plugged in fans and lamps and the Wi-Fi, and that's all I care about at that moment. You, with your Delta, will be able to power the fridge for up to 12 hours. You will be able to power your medical devices because for a lot of people, the power goes out. That's a very tricky and dangerous situation. You will be power your heated appliances like your little grill or your tea kettle or your microwave, right? So the creature comforts is what we start talking about. So a lot of people really love this model. By the way, 30 pounds of weight. So it's nice to have the free shipping and handling. All you're doing is deciding, do I want with or without? That's a great shot of all of your little ports, Justin, because we've got the USB and USB-C on the back side here where I have my lamp plugged in and my fan plugged in. You've got the standard outlets there, but unlike a generator that's complicated and stinky and dangerous, if you're like me and you don't know how to use it, this is a press of a button, and now you are using your EcoFlow, and you even know how many hours and how much juice you have in your battery because of that brilliant display.
Yeah, and that's really one thing that we really like to talk about a lot because, of course, there's plenty of other, you know, competitors that are out there. One, they're not going to charge nearly as fast. 2, when you start to look at the displays, they're not going to give you all of the information that you need, which is when I plug something in, I want to know how much power I'm going to have, but also how much time I can run that. So that's what's really nice about that LCD display. Speaking of running things, you were talking about high wattage appliances. We got a full-size refrigerator set up to 12 hours. How else would you do that other than a gas or propane generator? Instead of maybe using your gas propane generator to run your refrigerator all day, maybe think about picking up the Delta 1000. Then we also have a full-size television, entertainment needs, whether it's for emergencies as well. You want to be able to go and take the TV with you tailgating, but you certainly don't want to be yelling over a gas generator right by the truck. Here's one thing that I've got right here. I've got a portable AC unit. Maybe you have a window AC unit. It's getting powered right here from my Delta. So high wattage appliances, and it's going to tell me everything that I need. So it's saying about roughly about 134 watts. I've got it set to the fan right now for 8 hours. So wanting to stay cool, and not just for us, maybe it's the pets that are at home. I know my big boy is lying down by the door right there. We need to make sure that he stays cool. Whether it's our full-size microwaves, I can actually be able to cook my food. So not only just 12 hours with the refrigerator, for all the amount of money that we've got, we can, you know, the last time I went to the grocery store, I blown away about how much money it was. I want to make sure that all of that food stays cool. I can, and not only just food, maybe it's medicine as well. And you can also use this as a great backup for that refrigerator that's maybe in the basement or that freezer. You can use that as well. But remember, we're not constantly having to refill with gasoline. And think about what we just did. A full-size refrigerator, a television, a portable AC unit, a full-size microwave with something that's just simply 30 pounds, and it's simple and easy to use. So you were saying be proactive. That's the best way to do it, because it's not a good feeling to be reactive when you're already out of power. And if you're kind of relying on medical devices, a CPAP machine, oxygen machine, which I believe we can do for, I believe it was over
10.
nearly 20 hours on the oxygen machine. All those different devices, 80%. And then I love the fact that, you know what, this is that new future in technology, that when we're still out of power for the next day, how are we going to recharge our unit? That's why having the solar panel is such a great option, because now you can not have to rely on anybody and have true independence and self-sustaining power to be able to use your solar panel to recharge the unit during the day. And then not only just be able to recharge the unit, let's just say this is at 100%, we can still use our solar panel when connected to our power station and now convert it into a solar generator, Leslie, so that we can power all the other things that we've got plugged into the power station, but not deplete the power of the Delta.
And I wish we never had to worry about that stuff. I really do. And a lot of you buy it because you love camping and you love glamping and you want your creature comforts. A lot of you use it for fun and entertainment and RVing and boating and that type of thing. I hope you never use it in an emergency. Remember, this is a portable battery. So once you deplete it, you gotta recharge it. EcoFlow has the fastest recharge rate in the industry. You can charge it on the wall with your vehicle. We send you the cables for that. This is the solar bundle. So you will get, if you're picking up the solar panel, the little carry case, the solar panel, you get all of your wires included there, everything you need, but lowest price we've ever done on the Delta 1000. I want to remind you, if you're picking it up without solar, with $350 off the HSN price, and if you're picking it up with the solar panel, $650 off. Remember, with the solar panel, you're only paying really like, $100 more? And the solar panel on its own, if you have to come back for that, that right now on sale is $299. So a lot of people are saying, just send me the one with the solar panel. Only $100 difference in the price. If you're breaking this down into monthly flex pay, it's only $20 more on a flex pay, on a credit card payment. And if you're breaking it down into VIP financing with your HSN card, it's only about $6 more. So with flex pay, any debit or credit card, it's either $150 without or $170 with the solar panel. If you're using your HSN credit card, you've got those 18 months to pay it off with the solar panel. That is $47.22. Without, it's only $5 less. So that's why a lot of you are picking up the solar bundle. 097355 is your item number. This one is the Goldilocks size and the Goldilocks power. Yes, your tablets, your computers, your over-the-ear headphones, your Bluetooth speakers, your gaming devices. Yeah, all of that stuff, great. But also your bigger appliances like the fridge, like the microwave. Mine does not do the fridge and the microwave or the heated devices. This one still does, just for less time. So a lot of people appreciate the Delta. It is the flagship. It is where a lot of people start with EcoFlow because of that sweet spot in price. Very limited. If you want it without solar, I only have about 400. If you want it with, only about 800. That is all we have in the Delta, this Goldilocks model. 097355 is your item number. And it's fun because you know what? Now you're not tethered to your home or tethered to a wall. If you're a person that works outdoors, maybe you're a contractor, maybe you're always, working out of the back of your pickup truck. Are you a hunter? Are you an outdoorsman? Or, a person that just loves being out in nature? This is something that a lot of people have added to their lives, because we all have those devices that we need to power up. So now you are your own power source with the EcoFlow. And Justin, we are kind of running out of time. So I really appreciate you stopping by. It's been really great. What an amazing item to do any time of year, but particularly as we're kind of finishing summer and heading into like fall and winter storm season as well. We really appreciate you stopping by.
Different, we all have different needs. This is going to be that perfect, right in the sweet spot middle for everybody.
And you can find all of our EcoFlow items, our inventory on hsn.com. There are certainly ones that are more powerful that are a lot more money, but we thought this was the Goldilocks size for everything you're looking to power up in your life. And don't forget, if you're looking to add more solar panels, they are currently on sale right now, which is crazy. And we've got a single or a 2-pack of those solar panels.